This call is being recorded.
Welcome to the artwork of CP, everyone. This is going to be a hard episode for Danielle and I to record because, as you probably know, well, you guys know, we have the cerebral palsy, but we're also published authors. And so, what we do is we write the books, we get them edited. Well, it turns out on last Friday, I lost a business partner, Danielle, who I turned on to Danielle. Um, I have been working with this. I had been working with this business partner up until 2019, and she went into kidney failure before I left Aspen, and before I left Aspen, she was saying, "I'm in kidney failure. I want to go home. I need healing. I need to be writing again. I need to do all this." And this was all public knowledge. The next thing we know, which Danielle and I have, the next thing we know, her son is posting, "My mom passed away," and we're lining up funeral expenses via GoFundMe. And so this woman, if you guys um, have, she didn't do I Come a Win because I did that myself, but she did do um, the view from my hills. So if you read The View from My Hills, and I believe I believe in The View from My Hills, it said edited by Carla Wynn Hall, um, and she did a phenomenal job editing, even though we had huge fights. But she did a phenomenal job editing. We got in huge fights over finances. Basically, she would ask everyone for money, and she was so money hungry that it was interesting to see how money hungry that she was actually, and it was all public knowledge. I mean, she was at the end when she was um, diagnosed with kidney failure, kidney disease. She was posting GoFundMe to cover her medical bills, and it's interesting to see how the point of love and the point of support will be. So basically, and Danielle still has books underneath her, still with her. We're trying to figure out what I'm actually in the process of publishing another book. I just haven't had time yet um, to sit down and find an editor. And so, if anyone wants to help us out, that would be great because the books have gone, well, the books are stuck. Danielle's books are stuck. I have my books. I have the one I want to publish and the manuscripts that I'm still working on. It's been 2 years now, but the manuscript that I'm still working on, I still have, and I have my books. And the funny thing is, I just gave as a writing sample because I still have it on as a writing sample to someone. I just gave them the edited version of The View from My Hills to see, to have them see my baseline lighting, and I didn't tell him it was edited, but all my work is edited. And so I still have the View from My Heroes on my laptop, my book. And so if anyone has any suggestions, I mean, first of all, Danielle's gonna go on a wild goose chase to get these books back. And then I if anyone, I beg and plead to you, and may sound like the beg and plead us on here, but that's what it is, because um when you and people do this all the time, when you set up a GoFundMe for, uh, long story. I'm actually helping with another GoFundMe, but that's another long story and stuff why I'm helping. But when people typically use GoFundMe for medical expenses, funeral expenses, every which way. And so when you set up GoFundMe's, it's 9 times out of 10 for medical expenses, whether it be humans, animals, kids, you name it, GoFundMe's out there. So what the boys have done is, I think Nicholas, her youngest, Carla had 2 kids, and then the oldest set, and then um, the granddaughter who actually is older. I met the young kid now, and she actually had 2 sons, and I believe that um, Nicholas set it up as Danielle has the GoFundMe. We actually have the Facebook post too. And so, and people have shared the Facebook post. So basically, if you want to, number one, help us out by helping Danielle more than me edit books, because Danielle is in a pickle now. Danielle is in a pickle now about her books. And basically, what is happening now is that the books are stuck on getting collected. A manuscript is collecting dust. Basically, that's what's happening. A manuscript is collecting dust in Alabama slash Tennessee, where her editor now died, basically, and died of kidney failure and kidney disease, and she wasn't too happy about being on dialysis. Jeez. Um, and she, yeah, and that's the exact same thing that happened to my dad. He died, well, he died of cardiac arrest, but he pretty much died of stage 4 lung cancer, and in the midst of stage 4 lung cancer, your organs start failing, and including your kidneys. And so they wanted to put him on dialysis, and they wanted to put him on dialysis 2 hours away. And me, I'm always like, well, let's do it. Me always, I'm always like, let's do it. And then, so kidney disease is not anything to mess around with, because it's your kidneys, and if your kidneys don't function, it's a mess. But I believe what we have going on now is funeral expenses. I don't know if, now you guys may want to reach out to Josh, um, Danielle, you do me a favor, reach out to Josh and see how tell him we did this episode. First of all, share this episode with him. Second of all, ask him if he has an email address that we can do a PayPal's donation to, if he's setting up a GoFundMe to pay off his mom's medical bills because they must be astronomical by now. And so I know I know for the time being when Carla and Hall and Claire, she had a pen name. Carla Carla Hall was her actual name, and then she went by Luna Claire. So if you saw Luna Claire, Carla Hall, that was the same person. And so I don't know if the boys have set up GoFundMe for her medical bills. I don't know how that is um, that is working, and I just um, what I want you guys to do, if you want to read what they editing, she did for me, go look up the View from My Heels, and then um, go look up Danny. No, she did the original biography, right? Yeah.
Oh, the all the people.
I'll. Did she do your biography?
The people.
Okay. Okay. If you all 7 books. Okay. So she didn't do if Dan can thread, you can do. If Dan can thread, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Dan, you're saying all 7 books. So if we have a Danny doll in we have a Danny doll series basically. Those are meant for kids, and we have Dan can sled. You can do it too, if you guys are so.
We have a girl. We we want that the
Correction. Say that again, and I won't cut you off.
we have a book series about the we
Fourth.
and one book on the
Okay. One book on Danny doll. Zoe, the Zoe series. Thank you. I got to go back to the start. Thank you. I was messing up the characters. The Zoe series, you guys, is more geared for kids, and the Danny doll is more geared for kids too. The original biography, um, which is was written based off my autobiography, believe it or not. Um, and so, excuse me, you guys, it's now all of and I have forgotten it. But that's what you get. That's it's been a long week. It's only Tuesday and it's been a long week. So we have the Zoe series, and then we have the Danny Doll book, and Danny Doll in Leg Doll Land, and then we have if Dan can sled, you can do it too, and then so those all edited by Colonial Hall. Danielle's next project is to get in contact with Josh and get the books back and then find someone else to help her edit the books and I would love to find someone else to help me edit a book to get ready for publishing. The other man, the script I'm still working on. Uh, and so, yeah, it may be the biggest on, but here we go. So, number one, if you go look in the show notes, you'll see a GoFundMe um, campaign set up for Colin Hall long and clear funeral expenses. Number two, if you go look in the show notes, you'll see Josh McCall's Facebook page. Number three, um, if Danielle can put all the book links in the show notes so people can go see what I'm rambling on about. And then number four, if you want to help us out by editing books, you're more than welcome to contact us and help us out. And so, Colin Hall, you were a great individual, and I don't know what this world will do without you. And you'll actually see a couple anthologies linked to my page. And if you look up women in powered social media, that was one of the original anthologies I did with women in powered social media. And so check those books out. No matter how much we fought, no matter how much we fought, and no matter how slow she was at editing the books, she landed up being a great editor. And death is always so hard. Death is always so hard, and death is always hard. So I will yeah. Why do we have to do this episode? I don't know. But death is always so hard. Danielle looks like she's about to cry because she goes, my books are stuck in Tennessee/Alabama. I can't get the books back yet. And I can't find new albums to put them yet. And so that's why I'm asking everyone, if you have the editing skills to help Danielle out and myself out, that would be great. That would be great. And I'll probably post a Facebook post too. I'll see what I can do. But so go to the GoFundMe, go look at the books, go look at the Facebook post, and help this because all Carla wanted to do is write and stay home with her kids and raise her kids and raise her grandbabies. And this was public knowledge. And Arkansas and Tennessee and Alabama are not the brightest light bulbs in the box. So there's another story behind it, which I'll tell you guys. And so all she wanted to do is write, and all she wanted to do is to give a grandbaby and her family. And all she wanted to do is get have income to take care of her family and take care of her grandbabies. And now we lost another good soul to see. I have all these people dying on a blink of death in my life. And so, we lost another good soul. So if you guys would be so inclined to go give or go buy or go look or do all three. And then please, 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 please reach out to Danielle and myself if you have the skills to edit books. And we'll see you guys next week. I will give you guys more of a health update on me. Let me process what's going on. And then I'll give you guys more of a health update on me. Danielle also has a health update. Yeah, so yeah, Danielle also has a health update. But because of this news, we had to switch it all. And so, yeah, life keeps getting in the way. Life keeps slowing us lemons. Oh, as the saying goes, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. I mean, it's like, okay, it's been a long week and it's only Tuesday. And yeah, and it's like, help, help, but somehow we'll make it through. We'll make it through. And somehow with coping mechanisms, we'll make it through. But yeah, and for those of you that were in Arizona last night, oh, don't ask. We had it's monsoon season, which equals rain, and so we had a storm with about a 70-mile-an-hour wind gust, which woke all of us up and kept all of us up, including me. So I'm a little sleep deprived. Slash, I've got other stuff going on too. I'm just done. So I'm a one sunk ship, and so I will see. We keep thinking it's me, but we will see you guys next week, and then hopefully it will. The medical update won't be so bright and cherry because um, one of us, and you can guess which one, has to go on a wild goose chase to see a cardiologist. You can guess which one. And one of us needs help with his teeth, help with her teeth, like major help with the teeth. So yeah, you can guess which one of that. So yeah, it's not. The next couple episodes are not gonna be pretty. Let's just say that the next couple episodes not gonna be pretty. But what you can do is you can listen to this um, episode with your kids and have if they ask what what is death and what is all that, you can have a brief conversation about what is death. And considering next month is 9/11, and considering next month is 20 years of September 11th, yikes, that's a little scary. And I think Danielle and I are going to be doing a special episode on 9/11 to be released on 9/11 about 9/11. So of where we were, and those of you all remember where you were, and we were all just stunned. I mean, I can barely process it because we were all young. We were all young when it happened. So I think I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer, but life is life, and life is getting in the way right now of happy podcasting. And so, yeah. So go check out the show notes, go check out the GoFundMe, go check out the Amazon pages. And if you have the editing skills, please, 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 please reach out to Danielle and I, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
What she said. Thank you for following us. Bye, you guys.